Okay, what's up, guys? So let's finish the Enderal game. If it's possible, because I thought that last day that I gonna finish the game. I thought that. Okay, let's continue.
Dreams, thoughts, visions, they are everywhere. But the principle is always the same. They throw a tainted seed into a fertile ground. The rest happens by itself.
And that means Arantel just initiated the cleansing. He has signed the death warrant for all humanity.
Like 1,000 others before him, the High Ones knew exactly what they had to do to get him to commit this last act of desperation. They played him with his weaknesses and fears, like a figure on a chessboard. And the saddest part is that until the very end, he will believe that he has done something good.
Because he wouldn't accept failure, no matter the
That
price.
was his greatest fear, yes. To be remembered as a failure, a broken man. That was the stream the High Ones manipulated him from the moment he died, after attempting to flee from his prison on Nehrim.
From the moment he died, what do you
The
mean?
real Orinthiol, he is dead, Prophet. He is a fleshless one of the mightiest tools of the High Ones. Just as you are.
I'm dead? That what is this, an illusion?
I wish it were. The methods of how the High Ones influence us are plentiful, and the Red Madness and their ability to enter our dreams are not their only means. Their mightiest tool is the creation of projections, fleshless ones, or emissaries, as they are also called. If a person dies, and if this person has one last unfulfilled wish, a compulsion, then the High Ones have the power to create a projection of him. An immaterial image of the deceased, which thinks itself real and is perceived as such. What no one notices, not even the projection itself, are two things. Firstly, it is driven by this last unfulfilled desire. Secondly, it becomes an idealized version of its former self, almost tailor-made to free itself from the last compulsion, that ultimate scourge. The daughters of fishermen become warriors. Broken generals become charismatic and driven leaders who seem almost too determined to be real. You are one of these projections, as are all of the emissaries. You are a fleshless one, a spirit searching for liberation from something. I do not know your past before you came to this land, because before you became the prophet, you were insignificant. But what happened to you and your friend on that ship? You never survived it. You drowned in the Red Sea. And in that very moment, the High Ones entered your mind and made you into what you are today. And other than myself, the High Ones knew your compulsion, knew the desire that drove the High Ones sent you, every time they appeared to you, they all had but a single purpose: to feed your self-image, to push you in a certain direction. They wanted you to play the game for their purposes, and they succeeded. You
All
were
right.
the echo of the future, as other prophets did before you. You helped Enderal reconstruct the beacon, and led him to the Numinos. When he saw that it would be taken away from him at the very last instant, his fear of failure led him into doing what he did.
Then this means I am responsible. I caused the cleansing.
You are not to blame, Prophet. You did what countless others did before you, and you did it because you thought it was the right thing to do. Only one thing is different. In all the time I have been here, never before did a projection realize its own nature. You were meant to dissolve like the rest of mankind. Yet, here you stand, and I tell you the truth. This was never meant to happen.
Maybe there is a reason for all of this. Maybe we can still stop the cleansing.
Oh, stop it. No, it is too late for that. By the name of the sun, it is so ironic that the veiled woman did not lead you here earlier. It is over, Prophet. You are strong, but regardless of how long your power can protect you from the light of the cleansing, eventually you will dissolve too. Even if... Wait. No. Maybe. Maybe you are right. Maybe there is a way.
What way?
No. It would be pointless.
What will be pointless? Why?
Forgive me, I have to think. Yes, there could be a way. What I told you is true. Here on Earth, you would not survive the cleansing. But there is one place where you could. The Star City. I know that you brought something back from your journey there. The escape pods. And I know that they can also take you back there, for I have seen the Yalan Rashe, the ancient starlings, do so. Whatever has protected the city over all these millennia, it would protect you too. Yes, you could survive it. By the face of time, you could.
You want me to flee, but to what end? That wouldn't stop the cleansing.
No, it would not. But that is irrelevant. You are fleshless, a projection. And just like me, time cannot touch you. Age cannot kill you. And thus you could succeed where I have failed. You could wait for the cleansing to be over. And then create a new humanity.
Do what?
Create a new humanity. It is only a matter of time until the new turn of the cycle starts. New life will come forth. First, simple life, then human. And just like the civilizations before them, they will also fall victim to the High Ones, because they will have the same weaknesses as we do. But not with your help. You could be a god to them. You could guide their ascent. You could shape a mankind free of egos and weaknesses. And by doing so, you would deprive the High Ones of their power. Just imagine, in this new world, there would be no need for a beacon, because the High Ones simply would not have any strings to pull on. Mankind will defeat them by becoming superior.
What exactly makes you believe I would survive in the Star City? Those machines try to kill us.
Yes, because that old starling did harm to the city by trying to destroy a crystal. That awoke the Guardians, but they are asleep now. I can feel it. You would be safe. Believe me.
Still, that would mean leaving mankind to die.
No, they are already dead, damn it. Arinthiel has lit the beacon, and unlike anything else you could do right now, this would be a chance for permanent change. By the face of time, do not let all of this become meaningless. Every second you waste doubting lessens your chance to get to safety.
Mankind without ego, what is that supposed to
The
mean?
High Ones reap, we sow. It is our weakness that make the High Ones strong, our ongoing fragility. And if not for that, the High Ones would be powerless. You could be the one to create a humanity like that. Altruism instead of greed. Self-responsibility instead of the continuous search for an enemy. Awareness instead of blindness.
But what makes you believe I could do that? The Lightborn tried to do the same thing and they
The
failed.
Lightborn tried to force their ideals onto an already rotten people, just like the Pyrean Sun Priest and the countless false deities before them. You cannot save a tree whose roots have already withered, but with you as a deity to lead this new mankind, it would be entirely different. You could completely change what it means to be human. And would it not be presumptuous to rob the world of this chance? Simply because you are afraid of failing? Believe me, I would give a lot for this chance.
No, this is wrong. I can't let all these people die. There has to be another way. You hinted at something.
Yes, yes, I regret that I did. Please, right now, you have the chance to break a millennial-old pattern. Do not let it go to waste. I beg you.
I will make decision once you told me all my options.
Ah, you are so stubborn. But, well, you might be able to destroy the beacon itself. The light, it consumes everyone who gets too close to it. But you, as a projection, you might be able to do it. It will not stop what the beacon has already done, but it will interrupt it. However, it would mean your death. Yours and that of all life in Enderal. It is too late to save them now. And even if you succeed, it changes nothing. Yes, Korik would be dead. But do you think the High Ones would just give up? They would retreat for a few years. Decades, maybe. No more. And then it would all happen again. Until another emissary lights the beacon. Trust me, I know humans far better than I would like to. Within a few years you would be forgotten, and they would win, as they always do.
Not if someone were to tell them everything that you just told me. Not if someone could flee.
And who would that be? Even if there were someone, do you think anyone would listen? If you were to tell them that humanity itself is to blame, that the ultimate enemy does not even exist.
I would be worth of try.
Delaying the inevitable, nothing more. And you are throwing away a chance, which we might never have again.
Maybe, but I will not be the judge over the life and death of so many. I will destroy the beacon.
Then you will change nothing. But what can I do? I am powerless. Go. Do what you must. Deal with the consequences. There is one more thing I need to ask of you, however. One final request. I want you to shut me down.
Shut you down? You mean kill you?
Yes. I want to finally rest. I will not spend another 1,000 years watching this tragedy unfold. You could have changed it, but you did not. There is nothing I can do now. Please, do it. The switch is in front of you. That was how I connected myself to the Goliath. It will cut the connection as well. Do it, and then go. Go and fulfill your fate.
I think he want me to free him instead. Let's wait. Quick save and let's see what will happen.
Forgive me. The two of us will now exchange places.
Ah, no, we won't. I have quick saved, so long, sucker. Okay, this is what, portal? Yeah, but I think I cannot enter, or it is the bug. So let's try again. If I cannot enter, then I just gonna leave. Oh, just gonna fight him. I mean. Alright, probably need to fight him, so yeah. Okay, nothing happening.
Forgive me. The two of us will now exchange places. I am sorry for the deception. And if there were another way, I would not do this. You could have made the right choice, but you refused. And I will not see this chance go to waste. I cannot. Once this is all over, I will send someone to free you from the Goliath. But until then...
Oh, what's happened?
By the wise hermit, are you okay? I was so afraid. You...
Miserable fool! I would have kept my word. But if you want to play games, fine! I have had enough time to practice.
Oh, shit!
What have you achieved? I deserve this!
Now what to do? Okay, that won't do it. Aha, I know what to do.
Clustering blazes! Get away from the machine now! Clustering blazes! Get away from the machine now! The shields are down! The generators, now! Clustering blazes! Get away from the machine now!
Okay, but so where are they? Ah, here's the one.
Now! Attack the generators!
Alright.
That doesn't look good. Get away from the runes! Holy shit! Get away from the glowing one, quickly!
No, what happened? Didn't expect this.
Electric blazes! Get away from the machine now! Now! Attack the generators!
With pleasure.
Holy shit! Get away from the glowing one, quickly!
No, I wasn't close even. Never mind.
That doesn't look good. Get away from the runes! Now! Attack the generators! Not again! Get away from the runes! Electric blazes! Get away from the machine now! The shields are down! The generators now!
Finally, finally.
Not again! Get away from the runes!
Come on, drop the shield.
Now! Attack the generators!
Right.
No! What have you done?
I guess the explanations will have to wait.
I will tell you on the way back as the best as I can, but right now we need to head back to the temple. The cleansing, it is happening right now.
I had a feeling that might be the case. Go on ahead. I'll follow. Yeah, I guessed as much. Yuzlan and he didn't even try to get me inside after that dragon attacked us. Lucky for me, I found another way in. Otherwise, I never would have found you. And you were...
What is it?
My skull, it feels like it's on fire.
The cleansing.
This must be the cleansing. If this is how it feels down here, then fate have mercy on those who are on the surface. Don't you feel anything?
Apparently, I feel dull somehow.
The Black Guardian was right, wasn't he? What you are, your fleshlessness, it protects you. By the wise hermit, I just don't understand. I mean, you're here, right before me, and I can see you. Is it really possible? Could you be an illusion?
I don't know, but it's the truth. It all makes sense now. What the aged man said about me and the corpse we found in the living temple.
Huh. I guess so. So, what now? Your decision, is it final?
Do you think you could make it out of the blast radius if I destroy the beacon to tell the others the truth about the cycle?
I don't know. But there is a secret passage into the south quarter. If I can reach the Myrid there, I might be able to flee to one of the islands. I think I can make it. Somehow.
I don't know, man.
Oh, of course. Who better to answer that question than a philanthropist like me? But if you insist, I think the Black Guardian was right, though. Sacrificing yourself, it would be pointless. Even if I somehow managed to escape the explosion from the beacon, how do we know that those other people Orenthiel put so much faith in would even believe me? You said it yourself, people want to be deluded. That's what makes the High Ones so strong. But to create a new world, as bizarre as all this sounds, I think it would be our best chance. But then again, it is your call. If we flee, I won't live to see this new mankind.
I just cannot leave mankind to die. I have to... Even if it means my own death, survivors will stop the survivors will stop the High Ones.
I hope you're right. I really do. Then I suppose I should start looking for a way out now, shouldn't I? Kira would be a good place to start. Maybe the Golden Queen will listen to me. It was a pleasure. Farewell.
Okay. He's out. So let's destroy the beacon. Find Kalia. She is a magic thing, and she's not human. She has a black stone in her. Maybe she could be of help to stop the beacon. But yeah, let's find the Kalia. Samael. Cannot go here. Where should I find the Kalia? Ah, okay, only here I can enter. But yeah, everybody is dying. Keeper, novice. Where's the Aran? Ah, here is Kalia. Kalia?
Saira, I thought you were dead.
What happened here?
The beacon, the Naramis. They tried to storm the temple, as the Grandmaster said they would. We tried to stop them, but there were just too many of them. Arenthiel, he came back just when we thought it was too late.
What did he say?
The High Ones killed you. Sharim, Jespar, all of you. And that he found the Numinos and would save us all. Then he went to the beacon and...
He lit it.
Yes. Just then, Naramis broke through the gate, but it all happened so quickly. There was this flash, and suddenly this rift in the sky.
So I was fighting
It burns
and
us
hating
from
this Nermis.
Can't you feel it, Saira?
I'm different. It's hard to explain. So I have fight this wrong enemy whole time. I tried so hard to kill every enemy soldiers so I can reduce their army, and they was if they win they destroy the beacon and we are safe. So
Different. I don't understand. But I suppose it doesn't matter anymore, does it? I don't have much longer. I can feel it.
huh.
Saira, tell me one thing. What's happening here? I thought the beacon would save us.
I could I could help, but we never found the Numinous Kalia. Sharin destroyed. Arential lit the beacon without it, and this is what triggered the cleansing.
What? But you're here. That must mean something, right? You can stop it. You can save us.
I can and I will, yes.
Yes, of course you will. It's what you do. At least that means that all of this wasn't for nothing. We did something good. And that's what...
Oh, I'm in the same place that I begin. But no one is chopping the woods. So what's now? What is this? Nothing happening. There were horses in here, and now it's nothing. Is this it? Is this end? I see the lights, but how to go inside? Or it's something to happen? Nope. Let's try again. Or should I go to these ruins? And all. Okay, man, what to do? You cannot sleep right now, you cannot eat right now. I cannot do anything. Okay, I consider this is probably the end. I'm good in here and nothing. Door won't budge.
A great philosopher once said that every change begins with a moment of lucidity. In these moments, a veil opens, one which normally shrouds all the unwelcome truths we are aware of, but which we have buried deep within ourselves, where we cannot see them. And it is only these moments in which we can make a decision. The decision to either act or to let the moment pass, until the veil seals itself again and we once more are the slaves of our habits. I don't believe in revolutions. They're too simple, too fiery, and they too often end with the opposite result of what was intended. But neither am I a cynic who has lost all of his faith in the world. Change is possible, but it won't come as a big bang, but rather as a long path, one that will constantly confront us with obstacles. Obstacles we can either choose to overcome, or at which we can choose to quietly turn around and go back to being what we were. The sacrifice of the one who will be remembered as the prophet is proof that I am right. Yes, some might see the downfall of Enderal as the triumph of the High Ones, but it wasn't. It was neither that nor a triumph for mankind. What we were granted was a moment of lucidity, the chance to start our own walk down a long, rocky path. The High Ones exist because we believe in them. We, our egos, give them their power. And the more we listen to their words, the more we hate them, and the more powerful they become. Indeed, the beacon, this ancient machine of unknown origin, can destroy us, but it can also free us from the High Ones, if we use it right. Rumors that the Arizalians have started constructing a second beacon, and the knowledge that this time we are aware of its nature, give me hope that the prophet has not died in vain, and that we continue walking.
Oh, this is Jasper speaking. All right. Okay, boys and girls, this is the end. It was pretty nice game, I must say. Pretty nice story. Okay guys, see you next time, and I will stream Dying Light, so if you like, you can check out that game, or you can follow me on Facebook or YouTube. So until next time.